If you venture deep into the Umbrian countryside, rolling hills and bright sunshine presents itself, along with the sweet scent of lavender from the fields.
Tre donne. You know what's in your chocolate bar, from bean and farmer to shelf, but have you heard the lavender story?
From gathering, distilling, and bottling to labelling and selling it to your shelves, we begin this story at cutting.
This may seem an easy and quick process, but with your back bent in the heat of an Italian sun, you feel like you've accomplished something after half an hour of cutting and weeding only 10 plants.
But the truth dawns when your labour is concentrated into a mere 10 millilitre of pure lavender oil for someone else's bath.
The job's not over yet though. Now for gathering each clump of lavender onto a tarpaulin in the increasing heat and dragging it into a trailer at the other end of a field.
At last we can distill the lavender so carefully cut. Now, to the distillery.
Here the distiller has to be tightly and orderly packed for the most amount of oil to be got.
At least 500 plants have to be packed, sometimes nearer to 700 into the distiller, so it requires a lot of effort.
And sometimes desperate measures have to be taken, such as forcing it in with human weight.
Once the distiller has started, every half an hour boiling water which evaporates the steam must be poured in. The oil from the lavender flower evaporates into the steam at this temperature and is carried through to the condenser.
Along with the oil, the steam is condensed into lavender water and is collected in a tube which exploits the fact that each liquid has a different density. Therefore, the tube has two different taps at different heights. The final chapter in the Lavender Story is bottling and labelling.
Using a suction system with a tube, the bottling process commences by painstakingly measuring each 5 or 10 millilitre amount to then be carefully dripped into each small bottle.
The lid is screwed on one by one and each label is carefully hand stuck on.
Finally, the whole process is finished and the produce is ready to be put in your bath.
Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen. Call up your men, dilly dilly, set them to work. Some to the plough, dilly dilly, some to the cart. Some to make hay, dilly dilly, some to cut corn. While you and I, dilly dilly, keep ourselves warm. Lavender's green, dilly dilly, lavender's blue. If you love me, dilly dilly, I will love you. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen. Call up your men, dilly dilly, set them to work. Some to the plough, dilly dilly, some to the cart. Some to make hay, dilly dilly, some to cut corn. While you